Come on. Is that a shortcut? What's the matter, Nathan? Do you need some petrol? Ooh! Good morning, you beautiful sons of a bitches. Today we've got a big day ahead of us because we're making our way to the lovely town of Yolo, where I am going to have a good old-fashioned natural mud bath. That's right, this entire 400 kilometer straight stint is just for a bath. So it was time to pack my stuff and leave the most majestic campground I've ever stayed at, aka the pub car park. But in all honesty, if you're ever around or you're planning to go this way, you have to stop at this pub, because the vibe here is just on fire. Now enough chit chat, let's get today started.
There's nothing to do around here anyway, so it's a good day to ride while there's nothing around, so I can actually get a move on. Just noticed last night, the thing to do with that is don't inflate it so much. Inflate it too much, obviously it's too hard. Didn't inflate it that much, and it was warm. Wore shorts and whatnot, perfect. I'm really refreshed right now, headache's gone, got water, and better get ready. Officially the dirtiest my helmet has ever been. Seeing out of that yesterday was fucked. Oh gosh. Right, gonna get everything clean right now. So this is it. The oldest pub in Queensland. Nice, good huge feed, really big feed. Got time to go. You can see, you can probably hear. It's really windy. So that's going to be a bit of a struggle today. Alright, hopefully it doesn't blow me off my bike. And as soon as I get to St. George, I will map the shit out. Wow, my bike's scratched. Whatever. It's not exactly clean. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, 35 kilometers. So I will technically just make it on the dot. This is going to be interesting. At least it's daytime. Alright, so whole lot of nothing, but 4.9 kilometers away from my destination, and I've got about 5 kilometers left here to take. So I'm really pushing it here. Definitely one of the closest ones, and probably one of the shittest ways to fucking run out of fuel. If I run out of fuel out here, I am fucked. Okay, now we're officially in fucking trouble. There's no fuel station here. None at all. The GPS officially fucked me over. Shit. Alright, I better stop. Map this out. Alright, so closest fuel station, 15 kilometers that way. But yeah, I don't think I'll make it. I don't think I have 15 kilometers left in my tank. Oh, this is fun. Could always ask that farmer there. Alright, I need to... Fuck! Let me look at my tank. So, closest fuel station, 15 kilometers that way. So I was going in the right direction. Yeah, I don't think I'll make it. I don't think I have 15 kilometers left in my tank. Oh, this is fun. Luckily there is reception out here, and according to Google, this guy, well, at some forum, so he's always refueled around 250 kilometers. He says if it's 16 liters this tank and 3 liters reserve, total of 19 liters, then 320 should be doable. Guess I gotta be in it to win it. Well, that provides me with confidence, you know, knowing that I can get over 300 and something, but I extremely doubt it, let's be honest. It's forums, and you know, this has got no exhaust on it, so it may change fuel consumption, and it's very overloaded. I don't think I'm gonna get stranded, but it's just frustrating. Here we go. And again, luckily I got full reception. The drive today, it's gonna be interesting. It's already eventful. That's right, I said this, right? Alright, let's see what we've got here. Old man, let's see what's here. He's going to diesel. Hey, I'm ready. Jesus. Oh, that's amazing. Let me look at my phone.
Alright, now just before taking off, I googled how long it would take me to get to Yolo from where I was, and I wasn't going to make it. So I decided to get a little fuel canister, but smaller than the original one that I bought, because that one didn't work too well, as you know, and some extra ratchet straps to hold it down. Because even though people on the forums say they get 250 to 300 kilometers out of a tank, I only ever managed to get 205 max. Not to mention I have a lot of extra weight too, and with my next destination well past my tank limits, I wasn't risking it. A quick random fact, this wasn't actually the first fuel station I was going to, it was this one. And well, let's just say my GPSs have screwed me over and around enough for one day, so I was getting a little over it. But just in case another situation like this occurs, a fuel canister was needed. I mean, come on, this stupid rusty shipping container was an actual fuel station, and it only had diesel, so aka the stupidest fucking fuel station
in the world.
Now technically I didn't fuck up. It was stupid Google. But can you imagine if this happened to you and there was no fuel stations, no people, no reception for another couple hundred kilometers? This fuck up can be deadly, so get your shit sorted, Google. You're lucky my fuel tank has a reserve. And for you guys that didn't know, yeah, my bike has a reserve tank.
I nearly didn't make that one, but apparently Google says, you know, I have 300 k's out of the tank, but I'd rather not risk it because my next stop is Yolo, which is just, I think, what, 300 k's or something from here. So I stopped over at the fuel station. I did finally find one, thank fuck. And lovely lady there just said there's a mitre 10 across the road, which I wouldn't have seen. It was literally just across the road, but I was so focused on getting fuel. But new additions. I finally got a fuel tank. It fits. I had to get new ratchet straps. Now this whole bike is ratcheted together. I don't trust it anymore, but it's getting weighty again after losing so much weight and putting more on. Hopefully that holds. Seems alright. So I got that, had to get some earplugs because yesterday of my big fucking headache that I had. So that'll help in those days where I just do not want to deal with that bloody exhaust. And yeah, next stop, Yolo. I was going to put on my winter gear because I was really fucking cold before, but I sent about, you know, maybe 45 minutes in this town. I was making good time, but not so much anymore. About 4 hours to go, I think, 3 to 4 hours, and I'll be alright. But I'll be stunning it today. I want to see how much fuel I can get out of the tank. Alright, random brake stop in the middle of nowhere. But you know what, I'm making good time today. It's still, what's the time? Hold on, have a look. It's 12:18. I only got 3 more hours on the road. I'll still get there during sunlight and winning. I feel like I should have made better time today because of I did leave pretty early, but all with the fuel hiccup and me getting new fuel, which I don't know if you saw good before, but got that there now. And figuring out how to ratchet everything fucking down. Yeah, it should have been a time. But you know what? It's alright, I'm still making good time. Still making good time. I have to sit down for a bit and whatnot. And I need to change my music because no reception out here. And well, stop my music. Right. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'm not usually into the whole this thing, but I gotta do it. I mean, this whole place is meant for that. Major thought about it. And another note. I'm sick of all the fucking wanting gay sex around here. Fuck off. You too. This is great. Love it. Literally had to stop here at the side of the road. No cars coming, that's alright, but it's so fucking cold. Like, it looks really hot. It's fucking not. why my bike's still on? It's because of the indicators. Want them on, and I don't want to, waste it. I don't want my battery to die. It's not going to die anytime soon, just because I have the indicator on. But just in case. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah, much better. Anyway, as you can tell from around here, whole lot of nothing. Yeah, just a big old fucking desert.
And just like that, I was back on the road. And this is the road I was worried about. Why? Good question, but hopefully based on the amount of seconds you've watched this, you've already figured it out. And yep, you guessed it. This is it. This is everything there is to this road. And when I mean everything, I really mean everything. And how long is this road, you might ask? Another great question. Over 300 kilometers. I mean, I can do 300 plus kilometers in the twisties easily enough. For straight roads, highways, hell no. Hell, the only people that I know who enjoy highway riding are... Okay, let's not do that whole thing again. But you guessed it correctly again. Good job. Harley riders. Now, while sitting down last night, I was mapping out how to get to my next destination. And I know what you're thinking, but David, you've already mapped this out. And technically, you're right. But stupidly enough, one thing I didn't account for when mapping it out was kilometer range and distance between fuel stations. Oops. And this 300 odd kilometer stretch didn't have a fuel station, and there was only 3 ways around this. 1, buy a fuel canister and do it. 2, not even taking the piss with this one either. So, I'm here, and I'm going here, which is just over 300 kilometers. The alternative is to go up 200 kilometers, fill up here, drive left for 300 kilometers, where there are a few fuel stations in the middle, and then go back down another 200 kilometers, fill up here, and then carry on. And as you can tell, I wasn't particularly happy with this alternative. So it was nothing but pure luck that there was a Mitre 10 in the last town that had fuel canisters, because without it, I'd be doing another 400 kilometers today. And an angry 400 kilometers I might add, because today's straight roads were crappy enough. So this fuel canister saved me both physically and mentally. So good on you, Mitre 10, you're in my good books. Oh, and the third was to fuck off home. So to shorten this straight as hell ride, yeah, that's right, montage.
I was making good time, and I still am technically. It doesn't matter how comfortable your bike is, or car, or whatever. Your ass hurts after a while, and you need a break. So, set up camp and cook dinner and all that whilst the sun's still out. That's the main thing. I'm literally just sitting on this highway. When I said it's going to be a windy day, it's really windy. I'm glad I pulled over and put on my jumper too. It's really cold. I just felt like really heavy all of a sudden. My bike, just my head, my whole body has been wobbling this entire trip. It's alright, I'm getting there. I'm gonna relax a bit. So, check it out. I come to a fuel station and it's, well, closed as fuck. How frustrating. Alright, gonna find another one. I'm used to wildlife, but the local was telling me that they run right out in the front of the fucking road just like 30 seconds ago, and there you go. Just some hanging out over the side of the road, and it looked like they were about to pounce over the side of the road too. That's cool. This is one of the harder rides that I've ever done. It's just been so cold and just straight, nothing but straight. All right, I'm warm enough now. I'm ready to go. Here we go.
2 hours later.
It's gonna last a few seconds, but all I'm gonna say is I made it! Woohoo! Look at Yolo. This is a nice town. What the fuck is that? Oh. Congratulations, I made it to a campsite in the sunlight. So I can set up camp in the sun, rather than doing it at night. But look at this, hold on. Here we go. That's on camera. Oh, it's comfortable, I don't care. It's pretty cool. I stacked it. I'm supposed to go to the mud baths, but I think I might go tomorrow. Get all the time in the world. But I want to set up camp now. Righto, all done. Well, I can get the food out of there, but tent's done. Got my gear out. Got firewood. Still sunlight. A lot better. I'm gonna try and make a rule from now on. Not only to get there before, sunset, but to get to the campsite before, well, and truly before sunset, so I can unload everything and get some food going too. Alright, that campfire is primarily when it gets dark and cold, so I don't need it just yet. One thing I learned during camping is that the ground gets very cold at night. So the way to go around that is that what I usually do now, I just put something underneath there. In this case, my motorbike leather jacket, because it's pretty bloody thick, but I'll probably put a bit more under there tonight because I have a feeling it's going to be really cold. Probably the coldest night I've had so far. Oh, first night was pretty cold, mind you. Yeah, I didn't have the roof on because I wanted to look at the stars. Gotta do it for the first night. Anyway, I'm gonna cook some food. Tonight's dinner, again, sort of, with the fried rice again, but with bacon spam. Because that shit was amazing. So that's on the menu tonight. Might even try a little bit of the soy sauce, my seasoning sauce this time around. But it's time to get cooking. I'm hungry, that sun's going down, and I'd rather not cook in the dark again. Let's do it. Oh, famous setup. This is a cool place. I like this. Don't know if you've seen this before. I would have shown you the video back at home. My little stove top, which is this bloody thing. Right, yep, hold on. Okay. This thing, which you just separate. Pretty straightforward. And then your gas. Simple. Ooh, I don't need it that hard. Brush the excess of meat. Put that in there. Spam. Cat food. Love it. Ugh. Look at that bloody steam already. I just realised I need to cut my spam first because I forgot that heats at the speed of fucking light. Oil, lots of it. Spam. Ready? This is exactly what it sounds like when you're feeding animals. It sounds depressing, this thing, but you know what? It's fucking amazing. Already lost one in the dirt. Meat should not cut like butter. At home I'd cut this up fairly neat, but in my life now, I can't say I'll give a damn. Alright. Eat half of my ingredients before I cook it. Anyone else do that? piece that did fall on the ground, put it in the campfire, which I will start very shortly. But I'm not going to use the campfire just yet because look, it's currently supporting the phone. And I couldn't be bothered to get a tripod out because it's in the bag. In the bag. Yeah. Camping, right there. Cooking food is just a recipe to be eaten by a croc. I'm not in that part of Australia just yet, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, it smells burnt already. Oh fuck. Spam. Love it. Here we go. Got that cooking. Got me a little lawn chair. And of course, my beer. It's a good vibe. This is a vibe. Spam completed. Got the next one. Got my rice. Make sure that's really hot because I want it like crispy. If you could only smell what I'm smelling. Oh, for the pièce de résistance. Oh, every single time I make this, it's only been twice now, it makes me drool. Kookaburra, you're supposed to be a fucking pain in the ass in the morning, not now. Alright? That is amazing. Goodbye. I could get used to this. In fact, I sort of have. When I walk around with my torch, I just want to yell.